What's going on, y'all? Master Teacher of Attraction back with another video, and I found this clip off of the No Chill podcast of Dwight Howard and Gilbert Arenas talking about relationships and women from their perspective. You know, because they're NBA players, they're stars, um, and they're gonna be talking about you know relationships and women just to give you guys a perspective on this. Okay. And then I'm going to, wrap it all back together and bring it back to reality so you can learn something from this video. All right.
If you're a fan of the show by now,
All right. Just checking.
you just autocorrect for that.
Okay.
So yeah, we've never talked about relationships. I don't think
No.
on the record.
What type of relationship?
Having a relationship as an athlete is damn hard because, like you said, you're traveling all the time. You can't give somebody your full attention even when they have your attention.
I think the best thing to do in any relationship is to keep it private, especially if you're a professional athlete. Now, this is my opinion. I think you protect the things that you love by, keeping them private. I think sometimes uh, when you showing too much to the world, then they might not be as accepting to what you got going on. And you're always going to have people that disagree with what you're doing. But I just think if you have a relationship with somebody, the more private that you keep it, the better it is for that person and for you.
And let me say something about Dwight Howard, man. Yo, first of all, shout out to Dwight Howard for getting on the Lakers with LeBron and them and getting that championship, man. Um, for the people who don't know or a little too young to know Gilbert Arenas and Dwight Howard in his prime, Dwight Howard was a monster. Okay, this dude looked like a action figure, like especially his shoulders and everything. This dude was capped, looked like a action figure. So you probably looking at him right now, like a lot of people saying, "Oh, his muscle is gone." Like, this dude he's still swole. I mean, he's not a bodybuilder. I mean, Dwight Howard is a perfect example of blending bodybuilding principles and that look with basketball. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that dude is built. And then, Gilbert Arenas, he also, you know what I'm saying? Um, what they're gonna be talking about is pretty much having a hooper's body style, okay? Cause, and I hoop my damn self, okay? I just got me some basketball shoes, so I'm about to use them suckers this weekend. Um, Found me a little spot because this coronavirus and everything kind of jacked up the rotation of where people gonna be hooping. You gotta find out the new spots and what I'm saying, test little areas and see where everybody at. You know, because I'm trying to run some fives, but they both have a hooper's body style. Okay, why is that? That's because they doing the same two principles I be telling y'all about, and what's in my Patreon and course. Okay, activity, staying active. Okay, whether you hooping, okay, because basketball uses a lot of fast twitch muscle fibers. Okay, that's why you guys see me doing lunges. That's why you guys see me doing dips. That's why you guys see me doing pull-ups. That's why you guys see me doing all these things. All that builds your core. It builds your legs. It builds the whole body. Okay, so you ain't gotta do all this extra stuff. But in relation to women, okay, these dudes got money just like a whole bunch of other dudes that got money. All right, they're gonna be talking about their experience with women, but what's the difference between uh people like other millionaires between them and they got money too, being NBA basketball players? The body, okay? It's a lot of people with money who body don't look good to women. All right? They're paying they got all that money, they got all these cars, these people who don't hoop. or just don't have an appealing body to women, and they're paying matchmakers. They're paying all these dating services, okay, because they still can't pull no hoes, which is sad. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and let them talk. I talked enough.
It just seems so unrealistic to be 19 to 28 and actually be in a serious relationship. I mean, I mean, so much vagina is thrown at you.
It's hard.
Like, I mean, let's be honest.
Period.
Like,
Period.
if you're the star player, if you're the star player on the team, every piece of vagina is coming to you first, and you're sitting here just. I mean, how
And that's that percentage of women that, they don't they're not there for you. Okay, they there for your money and the potential of them having some money and get some money out of you. Getting pregnant, having your baby by trying to get some popping with you. That's why they chasing them star basketball players. Okay, and that's why a lot of them end up getting into situations where they paying all this money on a every month basis, because these dudes, when you get to the NBA at that young age and you go from not understanding females and their nature, and then you're just getting a whole bunch of different broad spectrums of women coming at you. You don't know which one there for you, which one is, there for your money and what you can do for them, which is most of them. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't got money, even if you got a sexually appealing body, okay, they're just gonna, it's a group of women out there that will just use you for a one night stand. Okay, they're not there for you. They're there for your body. Okay, that's the key to understanding women in your reality. Okay, find out why they're there. Why do they want to interact with you? Why did they even get into your inbox? Why are they even talking to you? Okay? That is the key, man. And once you understand that key with each woman, you know how to, move around that. And it's not just with women, that's how you move with people in general, men and women. Okay? You understand why they're there. Boom.
many times can you just block before it's like, fuck it. You know what?
That one got
this,
by.
this is Beyonce right here. You know, I can't let this one go. I mean,
You're right. I totally understand. Like he's right. Like, and then after doing it for so long, you develop this appetite.
mm-hmm.
So like even when you're done playing or when you feel like you want to slow down, that other side of you, that sickness, you used to call it.
And I mean, can you really call it a sickness? Because all it is just having a healthy libido. Okay? Don't no man want to, s- you know, settle, because that's what it is. Settle with one woman. Okay? Especially with the way they, with their mentality and just being of the world and wanting and living for, worldly societal possessions. Okay? A college degree. Trying to outcompete men and with worldly possessions. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't really even call it a sickness. That's just, your God given libido. Okay? I would be worried if you start thinking into settling down with one woman, because your libido probably starting to crash. Okay? Or somebody is talking, somebody, manipulating your mind. All right? Now if you come across a woman, you like, all right, this girl, she been around 10 years, all she been doing is just, helping out. I made so much money with this woman, you know what I'm saying? um I think I'm gonna wanna, that's a different situation, because she's showing actions over a period of time. What most dudes do is they just go ahead, oh, she look good, I'm gonna marry her, she can be on the team. That's where you be jacking up. All right, but I wouldn't really even call it a sickness, man. But a lot of people's views of sex is kind of skewed because of how we grow up. other people's opinions becoming our own beliefs and everything. You know what it is.
That sickness would be like,
Come back.
yeah.
I haven't let you go yet.
I can't let you go. Like, this is a good time in our life. So it's kind of hard, man. You gotta really. It's the hardest thing, man. I ain't gonna even front. It's hard because it's a possibility that you can really love these people, but it's like it's so much.
It's the kid. It's like taking a kid to a candy store and saying
It's worse than
just
candy.
And see, you wouldn't have these issues if you just be straight up and just tell them, hey, you're not finna be the only one. I got a lot of options. Let me show you my text messages. Like, you think I'm playing. I got 40 girls trying to come at me. You know what I'm saying? I cannot sit here and lie to you and tell you you finna be the only one. Okay? Especially if you got them coming at you like that. There's no reason to lie. But, it probably is a lot of, NBA players, people of the like, still lying. Okay? That's where you gotta have a little bit of confidence that if I lose this one, it's still gonna be some other ones. Just off of you being honest, I'm not worried about losing women off of being honest. Okay, I already know I'm gonna lose some women being honest, but I'm gonna still have a couple bad ones. All right, that's there and they know what's happening, they know what's going on. Everything's cool because I'm not lying to them. Okay, and women tend to after they spend more time around you and they can see that you're not lying and everything, they start to emulate you. Okay, they start to become a clone of you. But that's a little deep. That's a little deep.
take one piece of candy. It's like what?
It's hard.
Like,
Yeah, I would say it's that,
I
but
get
you
the
never
concept.
want to commit to anything because
But
there's
you
so
do
many options.
commit.
out
No,
there.
we do commit. We like the concept. We like the ideal of sleeping next to someone being there for us. De-stressing us.
Cause you get lonely as hell.
Yeah.
Like it's easy it is to say, well, you know, oh, you a superstar, you a celebrity. Why? How are you lonely? You got people around you all the time. You can have 30 people around you and still feel by yourself. Cause all them people ain't sleeping in the bed with you.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you might just want a female just to lay in the bed with you. And just you.
It's just
Like,
come.
And they being very open and honest about this. And this is what a lot of dudes don't want to admit. The reason why they want to get 40 girls a night is because they lonely. Okay, so then we gotta talk. That's why I talk about them things. Okay, because I went through the same thing, man. I was having girls coming through my apartment, man. I'm like, why the hell am I doing all this, man? Why the hell is this dumbass girl in my bed, man? Like, you can't even hold a damn conversation with her. Hey, but that thing, she know how to put that thing down. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, hey, come on, man. I mean, that ain't going nowhere. But this particular one, her mind, I don't need that next to me in my bed, man. Cause I sleep in this bed, and I don't want that energy. You know what I'm saying? And then it's crazy. It's crazy how open they are about this. Um, and some dudes just don't want to admit it. It's a lot of dudes that try to do everything and anything for women just because they're lonely, they're going through depression, and they don't know that that's what's happening. Okay? Like, I've already been in those shoes. So that's why I can come to you and tell you, oh, I don't need to go cold approach women. I let the women come to me. And that's so hard for a lot of men to understand because that's not the reality. But that's my reality. You know what I'm saying? They're explaining their reality, but you know, my reality, but on a bigger scale because they're stars and all that. God damn. Hold on, y'all. Right?
yeah, think about it. You in the locker room all day with hard legs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You seeing people all day like walking in and out. Like you don't want to see them. You want to go home and look at something real nice and lay in the bed and be like, damn, this is a good life. Like, I'm with one of the finest girls in the world. And so you like, you don't ever want that to end. But then you realize, like, you really gonna still be alone. You can have all the girls in the world. You still can be alone. So it's hard.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I tried for like 2 weeks. You know, it's just like, nah, no, serious. Like one of those Detroit, Milwaukee, Minnesota trips. You know, yeah. I don't Memphis. Yeah, I don't know anybody there anyway. You
It's
know,
cold up there.
so I'm
You
like,
gotta
you know
keep
what? I'm
warm.
not gonna fly anybody out. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and try this new me. You know, no, it's stupid. Like you know, like it's stupid. Like yeah, like she's a singer and she's like calling, wanting me to bust her back out. And you, like, no, you, not her. You know? So I'm going to go ahead and take this her. You know, and it was just one of those. Just
I pretty much have to.
There's so many coming. The older you get, you start blocking a little bit. You start blocking. But when you're in that young age, come on,
That's right. You're young and it's all coming at you. So
you got so much money.
You got to think. You since you done built that appetite so high because you came in at 18, just like you said, you still didn't grow in that area. Yeah, that's an area that it's hard to grow out of because
Yeah, I mean, it's very important, especially if you on you a dude that got a purpose and you know you on the rise, exposing lies. You know what I'm saying? And you don't perfect your interactions with women. You don't perfect your libido. You don't perfect your diet because when you get around some of these women, they gonna be cooking you home cooked meals trying to get your ass fat. Okay, if you don't perfect all these things before you start, you know, opening the floodgates for women to come at you, for whatever reason it is that they're choosing, we never know sometimes with women why they choosing. All we know is okay, she throwing them draws at me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what most dudes care about. But that's why it's important. Okay, a lot of dudes dealing with women not from okay, I like women. They're dealing with women because they're depressed and lonely. Okay, I should probably make a dedicated video just about that because that's very important. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're depressed and lonely, dating coaches, red pill coaches can feed you a dream, and women can feed you a dream. You become easy money to a lot of people when you're depressed and lonely because you're in an emotional state. Okay, and you'll freely give your money away because you're trying to get away from the pain of loneliness. You're trying to get away from the pain of depression. Okay, so you start doing things that's not you. Okay. Like I remember when I was going through, my depression, that's when I started letting the idea of even entertaining cold approaching. Okay. Cause I was listening to Mr. Lucario, Coach Corey Wayne. Okay, so I'm talking from experience. All right. And then I'm like, and then I just snapped out of it, man. Like, what the fuck am I doing? This this ain't the shit I do, man. This shit don't work for me, man. I'm used to these hoes pulling up on me, not me pulling up on them. And that's why I was getting the feedback I was getting because that's not my natural. It's just like hooping, man. Like I'm trying to be a center when I'm a shooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing something that I'm not used to. Okay? And that's why everything start from within. And that's why the videos I put out and the content I put out is geared towards that inner instead of that outer. Okay? Because to even build your body, god damn. All right, so I gotta take that one. That's like a $31 offer. All right. But in order to, build your body, you have to put in good, healthy food from the inside so it manifests from the outside as muscle. And it manifests as losing all that fat. Okay, and that's what attract people to you, especially women. It starts with the inner. All right, that's why shout out to Gilbert Arenas and Dwight Howard for being honest with themselves. Because when you have that abundance with women, and this is why a lot of old school players, they be talking about taking breaks from the game and things like that. Because I experienced that too. I'm like, damn, a lot of these women just ain't about nothing. Why am I cold approaching? you know?